Hello, everyone. For the past 3 weeks, we've been on the journey together, what I call When Christ Begins to Move, a three-part prophetic preaching series where we are looking at divine response to human needs. And we talk about in the darkness moment of human experience, when resources run out, when death strikes, when body fails, and when hope fades, there exists a divine intervention that transcends natural limitation. During our first week, we look at divine provision when resources fail. We look at the wedding at Cana as an example. In Cana in Galilee, when Jesus turned water into wine, we look at how that miracle addressed human lack and insufficiency. God abundant supply in times of shortage. We also asked ourselves a question last week in the second series. What about when the situation is beyond just a resources lack? So last week, we talked about divine restoration when life breaks down. So we look at when Jesus went to the town called Nain, met a widow whose only son died, and brought the son to life. We look at the healing at the pool. We look at the woman who has been bleeding for 12 years and no one could heal her. In that message, we look at how Jesus' miracle addressed human brokenness and prolonged suffering. We look at God's healing power over chronic conditions, desperate situations, and hopelessness. On today, September 18, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, New York and Toronto, we're going to be looking at divine breakthrough when darkness overwhelms. We're going to look at the blind Bartimaeus, addressing human blindness and spiritual darkness. We're going to be looking at God's illuminating power that brings sight and understanding. It's going to be a blessed moment because as Jesus performed those miracles in those days, that same Jesus has the power, the authority, and the dominion of over every situation, and he can do it again. And I'm trusting God as you are going to be with me during this period, God is going to do wonders in your life. God bless you.